I promise you,
No,
I
you know what I
checked it.
like? When I had to and I don't answer when I came in and said, you guys to be both of us.
Sir, no, we can't play a ranked game together.
No, we can together.
Sir, you're not listening. If it's a ranked game, it's different. I don't care about taking a loss on an unranked game. This is a ranked game.
How is it ranked?
Huh?
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And a short gain here across the 10 to 12.
Because if I push quick game, it takes me to ranked game. It doesn't take me to play
Give
my
credit
friends.
to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The good thing about ranked game is you play against different people, and you don't get to pick it. The bad thing about ranked games is you play against different people, and you don't get to pick it.
Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton
Because
Schultz.
he was trying to blitz.
And finally, he goes
He almost got
out right at the 35-yard
He's playing good, so
line. A
not
big
taking
play
that
here
from
for Dallas. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure
that's why they call it
battles
backyard
through,
football.
breaks
A lot of
tackles,
times that
and then they
shit's
finish
covered
with,
up,
and don't
and
fumble
the
the
way you
football.
think it's going to go in the backyard, those guys are too strong and too fast. We get punished for doing that kind of stuff. Yeah, they'll hurt you. Because those backyard plays have
position from inside the 10. Here's first down on the other side of the field.
to it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Second and 10.
I wish we controlled the first.
Huh?
I just thought about something.
Prescott from the gun.
I was like,
And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. First and 10 right at the 20. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. It's caught, Cooper. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott.
Thanks, sir.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
I ain't gonna front. I got my hands for it because he can play. Because he almost stopped me a couple.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
That was a bad throw and a hell of defense that I should not have thrown it against that guy.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
No, I had it to throw. I picked the wrong person. I picked the wrong person to throw it to, and he was
fairly
there.
short kick from the 14.
Yeah, one person.
One person that was over. Right, and I didn't pick the one over. It's rare that you're on everybody.
And the funny thing is, like, this is the thing. I don't understand, but I don't know how, but some of these people...
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I'm trying to tackle him, and my guy just...
Oh, he's on the 7?
Because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
My defense didn't hold.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
What was this time?
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
It doesn't have things on it.
Flushed out right.
Oh, it was a QB1.
No,
he'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
He did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
This is Lamb on the end around.
Nice.
We've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing
playing
game.
well.
Maybe
Like I
it's
said,
about
he's good.
time more receivers like that get involved.
But I don't see how he got past that.
That is something we are seeing more and more in this
that
league.
defense on that side when I had
wasn't the biggest of gains.
that side.
Was enough to get them a first down, and it continues to test the defense. They think on every play about who might end up with the ball. This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Hey, look, it's fans.
They'll try to throw now.
Yeah.
Prescott.
So he's going for that post over there.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper.
I was gonna say.
Incomplete
I had
on a deep
4
ball.
I was going to say, if he caught that, that was...
No, if he caught it, it was because I pushed the button because he had it. The thing was, I don't understand how it let it go that far over.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
You're fine. Baby, you need to...
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
I don't know, it was way too far.
Board, but still trailing,
and it hit the pole and then went
7-3.
over. Usually I hit the pole and bounces out.
After the made
This
field
is
goal,
good-ass
Sherline
kid.
back out there now to send this one away.
Well, if I hit the pole, this
Now
bouncing
Pollard. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Look, that's different.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Not yesterday. But I don't know if crowd should
What?
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down.
I was on her PlayStation
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
I don't know if you know or something, but she said, I'm actually going to move to a new charger and stuff. And then by the end of this week.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Prescott to throw it. Force it in, and it's
Cameron, I need to
intercepted.
focus on this game.
Picked off by
I
Micah
can't sit here and have these
Parsons.
conversations.
takes this one back into the end zone.
It ain't your fault. It was my fault. Bad throw. But I can't have these conversations.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have to far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It wasn't your fault. You can talk to me, but not about this random off-the-wall stuff.
Zuerlein good with a PAT, and the lead is now 10-7.
I can't believe I just threw that pick. Fuck.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
I gotta play good football to catch up before the half.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
No, I didn't say you did anything. I can't focus on both things at the same time.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Cameron, maybe don't do that. He can hear what you're saying.
Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Baby, please don't. I just said he can hear everything you're saying, didn't I? I know what you're saying.
To throw again on 2nd down, Prescott. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Osa Odighizuwa gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
If you're
2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7 our score.
Next play, he's following the guy that you're saying, and I can't throw it there. That's why I keep saying, Cameron, stop. Cameron, stop. Do you now understand? Because I seen that he was open, I picked the wrong guy. And then the second you said that, he covered the shit out of him.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That is caught by Lamb. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 21.
Thank you, sir.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys.
Man, I may have to cut back on because you hear about Jerry Jones being sponsored by American Coffee. That Carl Rittenhour coffee shit. I don't know if I'm down with that. I'm just feeling some type of way about it. But that's my team, but I'm still feeling some type of way about it.
But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now Elliott.
Oh, he was there. Come on, guys.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
I had that whole biggest Texas.
The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go.
And I hesitated because I thought he was going to try to knock the ball out.
On 2nd and goal, Prescott. This is caught. Touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air.
I don't know why I'm celebrating. I ain't over yet. This Barton over. Shoot.
Zuerlein now for the PAT.
I hate it when they celebrate and I don't make them celebrate. Dang, he almost blocked that.
14-10.
I don't think you can get no closer to a block than that. Yeah, you was so close. I was like, dang it.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Now Pollard.
Uh-huh.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Yeah, you get a better shot at it. Yeah. Right, but you'll be back there. Yeah.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
I see you. I'm there.
That is
I got 2 hands.
The coverage
neither one of y'all jumped past.
And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
I see you going for him. I seen him too.
His man complete. That's Schultz. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Good
job. No, I seen him. He just outplayed him now. He threw it up under. Good ass.
The formation just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Yeah, it's always been.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. They'll set up the screen.
People don't use it because it's risky.
And this offense going to like to burn a
basically you catch the ball and you lateral it immediately, but that's real risky. Because if anybody is anywhere in the vicinity, if they even touch that man that he's lateraling to, it's an automatic fumble because he's going to miss it. And it's lateraling backwards, so it's a fumble. People that take that chance, you taking that chance, you taking it. I ain't.
Final play of the half, Prescott. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the 1st half.
Finally, it doesn't happen a lot because people don't do
a stop on 3rd down.
Backyard plays very much because they're called backyard plays for a reason. They're risky.
Well, like plays that
because
these people are
they'll throw now on the final play. They'll fire this deep for Gallup. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over.
I'm not going to try to pick that. I'm just
in the books. You're watching.
You try to pick that and bounce off your hands right in the heels and it's touchdown.
Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go to Elliott again. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Prescott off play action.
Oh, I was there.
He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Let me be right.
Prescott down. I throw, but he makes
caught
the catch.
That.
And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the mass of bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now 17-14.
It's just really annoying. I should have got a pick on that drive and that swat. The one where I tried to swat it, he caught it.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
I'm going to miss it. I'm not going to miss it in style. I tried to
now Pollard.
Catch it now.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Because he's not stopping.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Only time I've been stopping.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. He's got him in. Complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big connection on that one. 39 yards.
Because he said backyard action. That was the game plan.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Prescott. They'll roll him out right. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big play there on the catch and run.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
See, I ran back.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of... Oh, this is blocked. This is going the other way. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Oftentimes when you give up a touchdown, it's really deflation for your entire unit. The special teams crew, when they run out there, they still feel it, and maybe they don't go after it so much. Instead, they gave great effort there, blocked the extra point, and really gave them the lift after giving up the score.
Yeah, gave up the touchdown, lost the lead, but a nice job to get in there and block it.
Just stand next to it. I know how to do it. It's just, I usually just don't do it. But if you do it properly, you'll pretty much get in there every time. What you need to do to conquer it is you just, after you push it through, you just hold the kick in place, and then the time will be off. If you run it down, the kick meter down to 3 seconds.
On first. And this one quickly to Lamb. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
I'm saying yes, sir, because I'm still in it.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott, he'll fire deep down.
How does he catch that?
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Cameron. You play it, baby. You can talk this.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time.
And he is into the end
right
zone.
there. I had every hole covered. Just all through. Now I got 2 minutes to go.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Now Zuerlein on and the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
So if I'm smart with this and just drive down the field and make my touchdown, I win. If he stops me, if I throw a stupid pick or a stupid fumble
after the
or
touchdown,
something
it's
stupid,
Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Room here to run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 72 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Because you're being random right now. I got to focus.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. A first down throw for Prescott. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
If you look, he's behind him.
Yeah, and then he tried his best to jump behind.
But he didn't, because the throw was already gone.
And I saw him put his
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Already did.
Behind him.
Right.
Elliott
That's all he
toss
needs to be late by a second.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decided to run a toss. Big people up front, being mobile and moving. And the running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get there. And he's across for the touchdown. And it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
How many people watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
What looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although not time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
They better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems down to no score as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
I didn't want to take a chance on him mid-kicking for the extra point. He blocked it again, get a field goal, the game's over, he wins.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
So he's got 19 seconds, 2 touchdowns. I've got to stop him.
So we will start here at the 25.
Getting to the end zone. I don't care about him getting a field goal. He'd still be behind.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So there's one big play followed by the timeout as we're under 10 seconds to go. And now how do you play it offensively? We'll find out.
Cameron, who you play? I know how to play.
Now Dak. And this one is incomplete. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heave for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Good game, bro.
Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? Yeah, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
There was actually like a brothers who were like coaches, and then they were playing the game together.
The Hallballs are both coaches.
At the same sport?
No, they're both NFL coaches. Yes.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew.
Yes.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
So I beat him at everything
With
besides
that,
the
we
one pick
say
he got.
so long
And the pick
from
he got
Big D.
was because I threw it wrong. I made the adjustment after I threw the pick, and there we are.
But he was crazy good, man.
He was good as hell. I've played people that have been better than him. I've played people worse than him. He was good. And here's where I really think a game matters is when you play against your own team. Because when you play against your own team, let's look at the score. Okay, I beat him on offense. I beat him rushing just by a little. I beat him passing by 80 yards. First downs, I've only beat him by 3 first downs. Kick returns, I return the kick more than he does. Neither one of us punted the whole game. Total yards, I got a little bit more than him. He got a bit more turnovers because of that pick. Third downs, I beat him on third downs. I never went for it on fourth down. He did. 2-point conversions, I got one. Red zone, both of us were in the red zone. He was in there twice. I was in there 4 times. I made all 4 mine. Red zone touchdowns. Red zone field goals. Penalties, neither one of us. Time of possession, I beat him by a little bit. So what happened was, he was playing, and I was just trying to hold on and answer. I knew if I played chess, if I started off the first half winning, the second half, all I had to do was answer everything he did. And if you notice, in that second half scoring, he made a touchdown, I made a touchdown, but he blocked my kick, which threw me behind 1 point. You see it? I was still ahead, but I was behind 1 point. So instead of being up by 4, I was up by 3. So I had 20, and he had 17, which meant if he would have made another field goal, if he just ran up field, kicked field goal, had plenty of time. So when I made my last touchdown, if he had enough time, all he would have had to do was kick field goal. But he didn't think about it like that. That's why onside kicked it to him. So even though he got it, he couldn't waste a whole bunch of time. Does that make sense? So I still got the ball back. Let's look at the highlights. I don't look at anything under 1,000. So it doesn't look like, yeah. This was the only spectacular play, which is that interception that I threw. Now, if you notice, look at where he's at.
Right there, and then he jumps.
Now watch. Now watch. It was my fault. You see it?
Yeah, basically.
I thought he's right in the whole area the whole time. So if you watch number 11. Okay, you see him in the middle. I run my guy across. Right there, he's tracing him. See it? He's tracing him right in the front of him. You see him?
Oh, right there?
11. 11, right in the middle. Watch 11 and 86.
Where's 86?
That's 11. That's 86.
Okay.
86 is who I'm throwing to. Watch 11 track him the whole way. See it? He broke off, and that's a user. He broke off running with him the second, because I ran that play a couple of times. So he's running, covering that man's area where he's going to. See it?
Yeah.
And then I throw it right here. Now, I'm throwing it and not realizing that he's tracking just to go in front of me. And I throw it leading him to where the man is right now. See where the ball is going?
Yeah.
Look. Ain't it two men right there?
Yeah.
Look. I'm throwing it to his guy. Not 11, but the one behind him. I'm throwing right where he's at. So even if 11 missed, he's still in position if you look. This guy right here, is in position. Boom, boom. They got me sandwiched up. There is no way I was making that catch. None.
Yeah, that's all. Caught it and do it.
One right behind me, one right in front. Look, I'm running between them. And watch how he curves in. He shouldn't have curved in. He should have kept straight. He's supposed to keep straight right down that line. Actually, he's supposed to go out towards the 0 on the 50. See? But he cut down. And that's probably the only 1,000 play. Yeah. So he did that. I got to give him credit for that. I threw it badly. True or false? Bad choice. Okay, now let me show you the same play. Hold on, let's start about that. Let's look at the same play. And I'll show you where the guy that I have is wide. Alright, let's look at the play from over the top.
I'm going to try to look for him first.
I see him.
Look right there.
Yep. Nobody's nowhere near him, is it?
No, he could have. If he were on the sidelines, he could just run all the way down.
Nobody's nowhere near him.
Because he's running in. He could basically just run at least halfway down.
And if you look, you see this guy on this end right here?
Yeah.
Look at everybody on that same side.
They're running in this way.
No, I'm saying look at everybody on the side where he's at. See that one guy's running straight to the back to his position for throwing it long. See him?
Yeah.
The other one is staying right where he's at in the middle and kind of just drafting over to kind of follow. But I've got plenty of space in there to throw that ball. And all I have is one guy to juke. Because see, the other guy's back is still turned. See it?
Yeah.
And the other guy towards the middle, by the 40-yard line, he's covering the guy in the middle, my guy, the dark blue. So he's going to trace over.
Yeah, he's running away. So
right.
he has an open space. He can run
so
all
I
the
could
way
have thrown it to right here. See him?
Yeah.
Right when he passes that middle guy, who's tracing 89, I could have threw it all in this area right here to 13. Look at that.
Yeah. So you had two people who thought you were wrong. You got a touchdown. With the other one, you could have
Either one of them I could have got a touchdown because they're covering 13. So if I overthrow 13, this guy here or this guy's going to pick it. But if I underthrow it and throw it, bullet pass it right here in this part of the field, who's going to catch it? Because look where he's at. Look at that line of sight. Is there anybody between him and him?
No.
So if I just throw it a low pass right there, can anybody get to it?
Nope.
And that is a 10, 25-yard play right there. Now if I throw it to Elliott, boom. Throw or throw, either one right there. And I throw it to the one guy that's got two guys on it. Because if you look right here, you see 98. 98. Watch him. Boom. That's Lamb, right?
Right.
Now watch. He's open now. Why? Because the other dude is coming down. See him run right past him?
Yeah.
Right when he passed him, he's wide open. Because he's covering him. Nobody's covering him. Watch. Look at that.
That's crazy. See, that's touchdown. That's 3 people.
And he's wide open. If I would have waited another half a second. Yeah. Look.
I see it.
Both of them. And even before they turn around, now when they turn around, it doesn't count because when they turn around, the ball's been thrown. But they haven't turned around, they've happened. Here's when they turn around. That's when I threw the ball. Boom. If I throw the ball right here to him, or him,
4 people.
1, 2, 3, 4 people are open. And I threw it to the 5th person.
And every single one of them, besides the 5th person,
was open.
And could have got a touchdown.
Yeah. Elliott was the safest, smartest bet. Because there's 10 yards between him and the next person.
Wait, how is Elliott also a running back?
He's a running back.
And?
He's a running back. That's his position, halfback.
But how does, he runs the ball, but also
halfbacks can catch the ball. Just like tight ends can catch the ball. A halfback, half of his job is to run the ball. The other half of his job is to block the ball. But he is an eligible receiver. So half of his job is to confuse you on whether or not he's blocking, running, or catching. Tight end. He's on the end, which means he's an eligible receiver. You get it?
Yes, sir.
So since the tight end, which one I threw it to like a dumbass, is open, his main job, believe it or not, is supposed to be to block. To keep that edge rusher. You see his edge rusher on the end?
Yeah.
Nobody blocks him, but he's 71 falls back to cover for him.
Yeah.
But if you notice, he's going for the blitz. You see everybody going for the blitz. Once I read that, I could have thrown the ball right here. This was the opportunity to throw it. I could have thrown it to anybody but the one I threw it to, and they would have been fine.
Yeah.
Because if I throw it over the top, if I throw it straight up over here, I can throw it right at the star. Nobody gets to it. See what I'm talking about? Maybe, just maybe, this guy can get to it. This guy can't because I throw it over his head to get to the star. This guy maybe, but if I throw it towards the middle.
Hey, look what it looks like they're doing.
Don't look like they're doing that. It's a computer game, sorry. We being just. But do you see what I'm talking about now?
Yes, sir.
So let's look at actually his stats. Give me that dog bud and them big old legs. Alright. Now, we got pretty close. You see, I've got 7 more wins than losses. You see it?
Yeah.
He's got 4 more wins than losses. Okay?
Okay.
You see it at the top there?
Yes, sir.
Points, I've got 12,200 248. He's got 11,400, so it's only 800 points difference. That 800 points is because he's played 316 games. I've played 383 games. So I've played 65 games more than him. So I'm supposed to be a little bit more experienced. Does that make sense? So let's look at the rest of his numbers. All right. Average per game. He has an average offense per game of 170 yards. Okay? Average interceptions. Now, what I'm looking at here is he usually makes 1.6 interceptions per game. Okay? He usually throws 1.65. Okay? So I throw a 0.5% difference. He only throws 0.1% difference. Okay? Average offensive plays per game, 23. Average defensive per game, 24. Okay? So I usually run more offensive plays than defense. Here's the problem. You notice the difference? It's not a lot of difference, is it?
No, sir.
24.42. I mean, 25.42 versus 24.6. So that's only a 0.8 difference. Why is that important, though? I have more offensive opportunities than he does. Normally. He normally has more defensive opportunities, but here's the thing. He doesn't normally have more. Okay, if you look, giveaways and takeaways. Giveaways. I give away the ball more than I take it away. He gives away more than he takes away. Turnover difference. Average sacks per game. Average sacks. Average time he gets sacked per game. Average times he sacks somebody. Average punts, excuse me.
Barely gets sacks.
Both of us do. He gets more sacks than I get. He usually gets one a game. Let me see something else. Let me see if block kicks is on here.
He probably is way more than you.
Yeah, he does, because if it's tracking it.
That's crazy.
All right, let's see who he normally plays with. This is who I've played with everybody. I made sure I won with everybody before I continued. He always plays the Cowboys. I've won with every team. See it?
Yeah. Sure, you didn't even have to do the math. It tells you.
Tells me what?
The math.
No, it tells me that he's good. It also tells me that there was a differential in the game. Because now here, if you look at this, this is the total points for, total points against. This is all the stuff we just looked at, I think. Yeah. This is just the history of my history. I lost a game 35-8. I lost another game 23-29, and they got a touchdown right at the end in the last couple of seconds and got 7 points. I was winning by 1 point and they got to 7. All right, let's look at, so this just shows my record. So if I go to this screen, number of blocked. See where mine is 0? Here's a 0.01. So he's blocked before. And if it's 1%, he's blocked. Quarterback scramble. He runs with the quarterback 4% of the time. Which means out of every 100 plays, and he's played 300 games, he runs with the quarterback 400 times. So averaging, he's ran with the quarterback about once every other game.
I was going to say once every...
Because the reason I say that is because the percentage says scrambles 4% of the time. So if he runs 25 plays a game, right? That's what it said he ran, about 24 to 25 plays a game. So let's say 25. So out of that 25, 1% of 25 is 1/4. So to get to 100%, you have to multiply that 25 games by 4. So every 4 games, he runs the ball with the quarterback at least once to get to the 4%. You get it?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Audibles. He doesn't do audibles that much. He doesn't do no huddles that much. I do audibles a lot. I do no huddles a lot. Look at the average pre-play adjustments per game. Defense.
Yeah, more than he doesn't.
Yeah, way more. He barely makes adjustments. You see it?
Yeah.
He barely makes adjustments on the offense.
I'm surprised you don't.
Average unique plays called on defense. Do you know what that means?
He doesn't. He'll pick like one. You know those open field plays, and then they just do basically whatever they think is.
He's doing a lot of playmaking.
Yeah, because they have a lot of open field. They have like this one section in the shotgun, not the shotgun plays, but I forgot what it's called.
See, this I don't understand. Where it says defensive playbook used. It says I only use the defensive playbook, the default playbook, excuse me, 84% of the time. I never change the playbook. We play about the same, almost the same amount of games a day, on average, when we play.
By
2.27, 2.29.
Literally by
Usually
0.02%.
Right. Usually it's a 3-point difference in our games. See it?
Yeah.
For both of us. So a lot of this stuff, we're damn close in almost everything.
Yeah, play this basically the same. But he has a whole bunch more unique plays.
And he was running plays I haven't seen. So it's something he's doing, and he's not using the Cowboys playbook. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because
I'm pretty sure you can use any playbook.
Right, you can. And there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying this is what he does.
I know the Colts use that.
In real life, they use their own playbooks. They don't use other people's playbooks.
I thought we were finna.
What?
I thought we were finna play.
If you want to play, then I'm ready, sir. You quit acting like a little...
Are we going to play on the same team or...
I don't care, sir. Take that out and put it in the PlayStation.
Which one do you want to try to play together?
I don't care. What do you want to do?
Play together. I'll listen to you, by the way. I'm just gonna... I'll make sure that I listen to you. Can you look at your... I'll make sure that I listen.
Scoot it over to your deal.
Oh, that's why the sound's not working. Besides,
Sound is working. What are you talking about?
No, besides for the regular thing. I'm talking about like...
I turned the music off.
Oh. Well, that's a good one. You got it. You only got one novice. You got... Oh, that's crazy. I play Ultimate Team. Whenever I had a thing, I could play Ultimate Team. Like, what? I had to open a whole bunch of packs to get good ones. Like, I had to open all my packs. It took forever to get my team. Just get too old to actually play it. That's just crazy. You have to go back. It's just gonna keep putting you on. You know Scotty Benton?
What?
You know Scotty Benton?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He used to play football, now he plays basketball.
What about it?
I remember he used to be in Madden 21.
Okay.
And he has the same overall.
So a lot of people have the same overall.
So how exactly do we play good?
Would you wait a second? I'm trying to figure it out, sir.
Ezekiel. I'm done.
Okay. I'll be in there a little bit.
Has there been anyone with that 100% overall?
No, 99 is the highest. But 99 is 100%, so you might as well say, yeah.
So basically, that means that they basically can't do whatever they're doing basically perfect.
Yeah.
I think that it would be smart if they would like put it as like there was no end to the overall, because I feel like some people could just be better. I wish they would rank it the same the way they do, and then put it as infinite, because 99, like, there's a I mean, like, nothing's ever perfect. There's always something that can be done better to make it better.
That's what I was saying, Karen.
What is okay? Okay. Oh, that's quick. You can be the head coach? So basically, you just be a spectator. Yes.
Hold on, Cameron.
You just kicked me off?
No, I didn't kick you off. But you wait a minute. You're pushing buttons in the middle of me doing stuff, and I can't get it there because you're pushing buttons, baby.
Where is the lasagna?
In the icebox. You can't leave frozen food that's supposed to be cooked and frozen in the sink and let it all the way unthaw.
Daddy, I got my health permit. I know the temperatures and everything that food can be. I don't even know the temperature to cook this on because somebody decided to do all of this.
It's the same temperature as it's unthawed. And it ain't somebody, I did it.
I can say somebody.
I know you can, and I can clarify it. Did I say you couldn't say somebody?
I shouldn't have came out of the room.
I don't know if this is going to do right. If it doesn't do right, then I'll get off of it. This is supposed to let us play together.
You didn't go all the way down to the P's.
Cameron, it's not in alphabetical order, sir. First of all. But I'll do what you're saying because you've not done this before, but you know exactly what we're supposed to do. Do you notice this is not in alphabetical order?
Okay.
So what are you talking about? I didn't go to the P's. It's not in alphabetical order. There is no go to the P's.
I wonder if I'm even on the friends list.
Do you not see it? Oh.
I do. Send me the invite.
It did, Cameron, but you're on the same system. So that means that you have, it's recognizing that you have another system in there. It's not the same system. Push the button. You push the PlayStation button. Go over to the Madden. Click it. I don't know. So I'm gonna get out of here. Would you? I've not, Cameron. I've not played this way before. I know you can. I've not done it yet. I'm trying to do it the first time with you. If you would let me figure it out, I will be greatly appreciative. Okay. Now, if you know how to do it, babe. I'll let you push the buttons. There.
I think I need to. Not until that.
No.
No, wait, no. I'm turning.
No, you don't need to turn off the device.
No,
you do not need to turn off the device. Why would you?
Listen to me. Papa, look. See, now it's like that. So it's plans to do it, but when you click this,
it's doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're just not getting it, and I'm not getting it because I've not done it before. So you go ahead and just push and push and push, just like I was doing. You're doing the exact same thing I was doing. Why are you trying to tell me I was doing it wrong? Aren't you doing the exact same? Go ahead. Those are the R2s and L2s. Those aren't even on there to be pushed. Now, can I? Thank you. What? What? Just what? You've already said something.
I just thought
You've already said something. Say what you gotta say. You're gonna make me mad again.
I heard
okay. I don't care. I know this happens. I've told you it happens. You've done it. I've heard it over and over, and I don't care. Because here's the thing, I'm not gonna get my emotions involved. I'm doing nothing but stating facts. And anything else, I really don't care about. I'm just waiting for it to be said, no, stop doing this. You got something to say about somebody, say it to their face. That's what I'm waiting on.